Wow, we've arrived at the end, friends. Thank you for spending a month with me exploring SatiSeva, and I hope that these instruments of peace, these practices of inquiry, the meditations, the mantra building, the nuggets of wisdom that are stirring your own creativity and, and your own knowing. I hope it instills in you a spirit of confidence, a softened heart, an open mind, so that you can feel more present to the people that you are trying to love. So, on our final time together, let's come into love. This is in a section. This is a section called "Loving from Afar." When we consider how to become more loving, we must recognize that our old patterns of engaging with loved ones may contribute to the conditions of their chaos and misdeeds. Throughout this book, I've emphasized that maturing and truly loving someone is a deep devotion to re examining patterns of connection and communication. I often hear stories of people who are absolutely fixed in their thoughts and beliefs. They often say versions of, "Don't you see that when you drink and when you do drugs, it makes me feel unsafe? Can't you see how it makes me feel? If you really cared about me, you would change. If I knew I was hurting you, I would do everything in my power to get help and change because I love you." While I understand these feelings completely, staying affixed to them is like howling at windmills, futile and misguided. Part of this disorder, for a time anyway, is the inability to sincerely acknowledge the consequences of one's actions. Someone in active addiction becomes so disordered, it robs them of their connection to anything but their habit energy. Because I don't experience disordered thinking to this degree, my understanding is often challenged. And in my misguidance, I try to apply rational thought to a totally irrational situation. A simple act of love is to stop doing that. Easier said than done, friends, which is why SatiSeva is a practice. And in your practice, may you relish the experiences of coming home to your whole self, to the true, magnificent, divine expression that is the one and only you. Thank you, friends.